I remember the first time I hit upload. It felt like magic. My ideas, my voice, my vision, out in the world for everyone to see. I imagined people discovering my channel, loving my content, leaving comments, subscribing. But reality hit me like a brick wall. Days passed, then weeks. I refreshed the page over and over, hoping for a spark, a sign, anything. Views, 3. I told myself, maybe it just takes time. But deep down, a voice whispered, maybe you're just not good enough. Yet, I kept going. Video after video, effort after effort, and the same result, nothing. The motivation that once fueled me turned into stress. The passion turned into frustration. My excitement turned into exhaustion. Then came the moment I thought about quitting. I stared at my screen, the cursor blinking at an empty video idea document. What's the point? I whispered to myself. I had sacrificed sleep, weekends, and social time. I had studied the platform, analyzed the trends, tried to create valuable content. Yet I was shouting into the void, and the void wasn't shouting back. I almost gave up. But something inside me refused. I thought, if I quit now, I'll never know if I could have made it. So instead of quitting, I decided to change my approach. That's when I discovered my first major mistake. I looked at my channel and realized something obvious but painful. My thumbnails were awful, blurry images, way too much text, no contrast. They looked boring. So I started researching. I spent hours studying successful YouTubers, Mr. Beast, Veritasium, Yes Theory. What made their thumbnails work? They were clean and simple, no unnecessary clutter. They created curiosity. One glance made you wonder what's happening here. They had bold contrasts, eye-catching colors, clear subjects, powerful expressions. I redesigned my thumbnails and uploaded a new video. Then something incredible happened. My click-through rate doubled. For the first time, people were clicking. It felt like I had unlocked a secret. I was back in the game. But before I could celebrate, a new nightmare began. People were clicking, but not enough people were finding my videos in the first place. That's when I realized I wasn't optimizing for search. My titles were too vague, like my thoughts on success. But who was searching for that? Nobody. I needed SEO. I started researching keywords, using tools like TubeBuddy and VidIQ. I learned that successful videos use searchable titles. Instead of how I stay motivated, I changed it to the real reason you can't stay motivated and how to fix it. Strategic descriptions and tags, embedding the right keywords naturally, even saying keywords in the video itself because YouTube's algorithm listens. I applied everything. The result? More people found my videos. Views started rising. I felt like I had finally cracked the code. Then, it happened again. Click-throughs, check. SEO, check. But my audience retention graph? A disaster. People clicked, and then left within 10 seconds. I had fixed the outside, but the content itself was the problem. I watched my own videos like a stranger, and the truth hurt. I was rambling. My pacing was slow. My visuals were dull. No wonder people left. So I studied the editing styles of engaging YouTubers. Fast cuts, visual storytelling, pattern interrupts. I tightened my pacing, cut the fluff, and made sure every second earned its place. Retention rates shot up. People started watching till the end. I was ecstatic, but something was still missing. My views were improving, but my channel felt empty. No real engagement, no conversation. My comments section was a ghost town. I wasn't building an audience. I was just making videos. So I changed my approach. Instead of talking at people, I started talking to them. I asked questions in my videos. I replied to every comment. I engaged with other YouTubers. And suddenly, my audience wasn't just numbers. They were real people. I wasn't just making content. I was building a community. Finally, everything seemed perfect. Then, the biggest lesson of all hit me. Every time I fixed one problem, a new challenge appeared. I fixed my thumbnails, then realized my SEO was bad. I fixed my SEO, then realized my editing was boring. I fixed my editing, then realized my channel lacked engagement. Every time I thought, now I've got it, the next video underperformed. That's when I finally understood. YouTube isn't about one big fix. It's a constant process of learning, failing, adapting, and improving. There's no finish line. There's no magic formula. It's a cycle. Fix, fail, improve. And the only people who succeed, the ones who don't give up. If you're struggling, I get it. I've been there. It's frustrating. It's exhausting. It feels unfair. But you're not failing. You're learning. Every mistake brings you one step closer. Every struggle is a lesson. Every failure is growth in disguise. So don't quit. Your breakthrough is just one lesson away. And if this video helped, drop a comment below with your biggest struggle. I'll personally reply. Hit that like button so more people can avoid these mistakes. Because YouTube is difficult, but also easy once you know what to fix. See you in the next one.